Hi everybody, welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. I really had to think then. Yep, we're halfway to Christmas Eve, which is pretty amazing. It is hot here today. It's been 33 degrees and unbelievably muggy. And I know a lot of you have been writing in the comments where you're from, and it always amazes me. I had to show Mum today and say, look at how many viewers we have from all around the globe. So a big hello to all of you watching from the other side of the world. It's pretty amazing. It never ceases to amaze me how far YouTube can reach and just how wonderful the sewing community is. Now today I've been to have my heart health check and it was all good. I'm only like 1 to 2% kind of risk category for heart disease, so it was looking pretty good. Even after getting that high cholesterol reading, it was all looking great. So that was another one to tick off the list, but it made me realise how little importance I put on me time as far as exercise. I know a lot of you probably feel the same. I find that I eat pretty well, I look after myself, and I don't feel that weight is always an indicator of health. I think it's how you feel, what food and fuel you put into your body that makes you healthy. But what I find, because I refuse to diet, I do not want to restrict anything. I just think, as my nana, my dear old nana said, who was 94, when she passed away, she was a very healthy lady. She actually used to say everything in moderation, and I always think about that, because I think if we deny ourselves, then life's definitely too short to deny yourself little pleasures. But what made me think hard was how I don't take enough time now that I'm busy with the channel and the store is exercise. I don't enjoy going to the gym, but I love things that don't feel like exercise, but, well, they feel like exercise when you do it. But I love things like dancing. I was a dancer for many years as a child, till I was about 19. I did jazz ballet, as we used to call it back then, tap dancing, and I loved, comes the coffees again, I loved dancing. I just... I lived for it, and the only reason I gave it up in the end was, going to full-time work. I just didn't have the time for it. But I got to fall in love with it again watching my daughters dance, because the twins, Charlotte and Eliza, they danced till they were about the same age, and they got onto point ballet shoes. They were beautiful dancers, but they still actually make sure we all go to see the ballet together. We always enjoy that side of things. But those dancers are the most fit people ever, and I just think the joy you get from dancing is just so important. And also it's great for your health, for your physical health and mental health. So I'm finding that because I'm really busy and I find it very, very hard. Obviously, you're all telling me, hey, look after yourself. I find that it's very hard to switch off, because if I'm not working, packing orders and doing videos, I love looking on YouTube and watching other sewing vlogs, and then it inspires me. It's like a cycle. You watch sewing vlogs to wind down, but then you get inspiration from watching those vlogs, which then makes you think about sewing and patterns and fabrics, and it all swirls around in the mind, and you go to sleep at night either thinking about what you want to make, or with me thinking about what I'd like to stock in the store for you guys. So it's kind of like it's a never switch off from sewing. So what I want to make sure is that I don't make my work and hobby, they're all one thing. Obviously, I love what I do for work. I get to live the dream every day, but I just think I need a little breakaway sometimes to totally switch off from the sewing world. So I think I don't like New Year's resolutions either, but I think this year, 2024, I'm definitely going to make one to prioritise physical exercise for my health. And to me, that may include things like maybe watching some YouTube. There's bar lessons that you can do, like ballet lessons on there. There's step aerobics walking, which I loved watching Gina B. I find her so inspiring to watch. And it's only 20 minutes a day. And I love the fact that you can turn the music up, jump around, dance around the living room and get a sweat up, get a workout, but it doesn't feel monotonous. I like to change things up. I get really, really bored with just the same old thing each day. So comments for today. I would love to hear what you guys do for exercise. Have you let that go like I have lately, or have you got a really strict regime that you like to do each day, whether it be walk the dog, maybe swimming. I love swimming in the summertime. Or, do you like dancing? And one thing I've always wanted to learn was ballroom dancing. I don't know if hubby is on the same page as me there, but I think it would be so fun to learn ballroom dancing, and it's such a great way to get fit. So I'd love to hear what you guys do for exercise. And as the doctor said today, think of it as a self-care thing more than as a weight loss thing or as a super get fit quick thing. Make it as a lifestyle change, as a way of caring and looking after yourself. So that is something I would love to hear. If there's a channel that you watch that you do, let me know in the comments as well. I would love to hear your thoughts there. So all the boxes for the Great Gatsby got packaged up and are ready on their way, sending out to you guys. So that was a big relief to get that done. And now I will have a bit of time to do some sewing, which I'm really excited about this week. So I've started cutting out last night the So Different Jyoti duster, which is all cut out ready to sew up, and I've made it making it in this beautiful sunset, sunset Indian printed cotton with the birds. So I love this fabric and I can't wait to make that. So that's ready to go. I am wearing today a ready-to-wear singlet top, but the skirt I have on, which is a bit hard for you guys to see, I will stand up. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but this was a Nerida Hansen fabric from last year. I'll put pics up so you can see to remind you. This made me realise how much I love this pattern, this skirt pattern. And the topic for tonight I'm going to talk about is my favourite skirt patterns that I love. There's a couple I've made 3 or 4 of, and another one I want to make more of because I love it so much. But when it's a really, really hot day, a little tank top and a skirt is such a cool, lovely, very quick outfit to throw on, and you can really dress it up or down. And talking about Nerida Hansen fabrics, of course, this beautiful fabric was a Miss Moresby fabric. Now, the beautiful Sarah, who is Miss Moresby, is hopefully next year going to be releasing her prints for stockers to buy. So I've told her already I am so excited to get hold of her fabrics when she does release. She does release them next year because I love the Miss Moresby prints. Her designs are beautiful. But the really exciting thing this week is the Nerida Hansen Verhees Textiles collab is in Australia. It's getting packaged up and sent out, so we will have them any day now. So Nerida has let us all know they are getting packed up and ready on their way. Super duper exciting. And also that Liberty, huge new Liberty delivery with their new spring summer range, of course, is on its way as well. So lots of really exciting news on the fabric delivery front. So I'm going to do my advent calendar first, and then I'm going to talk about my favourite skirt patterns. Now, day 12, of course, sorry about the wind today. It's very, very windy. Let me think. Day 12. Day 12. Here we go. Meg is getting very vocal out there. Okay, day 12. It's a candle. Oh, this is really nice. What one is this? One Night in Rio, passion fruit and lime. I am a huge passion fruit fan. I have got passion fruit growing. I'm going to put a little clip in so you can see. Huge passion fruit. I cannot wait till these are ready when they go nice and deep purple. They are the biggest ones we've ever had, and I think maybe because of this weirdly tropical weather we're having in Melbourne, it's the first time we've ever had this many passion fruit and that huge. And usually every couple of years you've got to kind of cull the passion fruit vines and start again because they don't always keep fruiting if you don't replant. So, but this one I think is the second year and it's looking better than ever. Another exciting thing is that we've been tidy, or hubby's been very busy in the garden through the day before going to work, and he's been clearing up a lot of the area where our chook pen is, and I will be getting out weeding there tomorrow and planting the rest of my dahlia bulbs because the first lot I planted are all popping up already, which is very exciting. So lots happening on the gardening front. And another pattern I just realised that I've been wanting to make for a while is the Experimental Space Hayley shirt. Now this is really cute. Of course, their packaging is always really lovely. And I love the sleeveless version. I think I'm definitely going to have to make that, or even a little tiny capped flutter sleeve. These are the line drawings. And the great thing about the patterns from Experimental Space is there's no size, no number size. They are all named after women's names. So you just look at your measurements and you get a lady's name next to it. And I think from looking, my name will be probably the Faye or the Gia size, which is really inventive and wonderful. So that is a great little pattern. Desperate to make that one up. Now, talking about the skirt I've got, of course, the beautiful linen print is the Style Like Genoa skirt. It's a bias cut skirt. You've got to remember with this pattern in particular, if you've got a directional print, it will alter it because, of course, you're tipping the pattern on its side and then you're flipping it over. So it's on the bias and it gives the most incredible fit. I can't explain it. It gives a figure-hugging effect, but it's not tight. It's a really, really lovely way to cut a garment on the bias. I've made 3 or 4 of these skirts now. I've got the one on here and then there are the Hanson linen. I've made an Dahlia jupe, that one, which of course is that beautiful emerald green fabric. Now the only one with this is that the elastic I had wasn't quite wide enough and I cannot handle it. It's too skinny. I need this that little bit bigger, a little bit wider would have been even better just to stay up, but I can easily fix that. It's such a simple skirt pattern. You can make it up in a couple of hours. And of course that one cut on the bias. Remember, directional print, yeah, you're going to alter it, so be careful of that. But that's really nice in a viscose, really nice in the linen. And the cotton lawn one I had is the Fabric Godmother Richmond print from last year. And I love that one too. So I've got 3 of these. It's a fabulous pattern. And I was just talking to, I think my daughter Charlotte, about how amazing bias cut skirts are for dressing an outfit up or down. We've both got a black one each, and she has like a satiny one as well. And you can pop a little t-shirt and denim jacket on with some trainers, or you could put a pair of strappy heels and a really nice blouse, so you can really glam it up, the nice shape it gives you, or have it, quite casual. So that is a brilliant pattern. A Style Like Genoa. From memory, I think I made a size 16 and it fits really, really well. The other Style Like pattern I love, and I've only made one, it is really lovely. It's probably one of my favourite skirts. It is the Sorrento skirt. You've got a really nice kind of thick waistband, but the thing I love about it is you've got like a double frill around the bottom, and when you make it, the frill kind of winds around and it gives a really lovely like layered kind of waterfall effect. So I think it's a fabulous pattern. Really underrated skirt pattern. I just think it just fits lovely. There's not a lot of bulk around the waist at all. It's quite flat the way it sits, but with the elastic it's still comfortable. Because I find I don't like skirts with too much gathering and too much bulk. It feels a bit froofy when you carry a bit more weight around the middle. If you find that area, things sort of cling to it, and if you want something more skimmy on the body, that Style Like Sorrento is fantastic. A really nice kind of, not quite a midi length, but just above a midi length. It's so great for summer, and that was in a leopard print rayon viscose that I made about 2 years ago now, and I really love wearing that one too. So they're fabulous little skirts. So have you made any of those skirts? Let me know in the comments below if you have. And I know a lot of people have made that Genoa skirt, and it's just such a brilliant, simple and classic pattern. There's also the Tessuti. They've got a bias cut skirt they've re-released recently and upgraded their sizes. So I'd like to know how that one fits as well. The other thing I've done, I actually printed out on Mosaic A0, I printed out the beautiful Seasons of East Autumn in New York dress. That's definitely on the make list. But the next thing Mum and I both have on the cards after I finish my Joti duster is the new Pattern Emporium Shoreline blouse top. We both have that pattern ready to cut out. And I think we're both going to make it in a block print fabric, or the Indian print fabric. So Mum's got the black Kenya with the giraffes and the cheetahs on it. I don't know what one I'm going to choose yet. I still have to have a think about it, but the cotton is so light and lovely to wear. So I would love to see how that comes up, because I know a lot of people on the Pattern Emporium testing on the Facebook group have made it. It looks fabulous, and it's also great. You can unbutton it and wear it undone, kind of like a little open shirt or loose jacket. I find that I haven't got enough of that kind of thing in plain fabrics, especially if it gets cooler at night and I'm wearing a tank top. I want a little throw over, but in a plain fabric, so that if you've got a print on, you can, or a print dress, you can pop on over the top, because it gets a bit warm for denim jackets this time of year. So I hope you've all had a lovely day 12. I'm really enjoying watching all the Vlogmases around the world as well. Yeah, Christmas is approaching really fast. So have a wonderful day tomorrow. I'll see you all for day 13. Take care. Bye for now.